eagle's very good at seeing movement, and the owl's good at seeing definition, and the owl sees almost like a telephoto lens. This guy sees a little bit different again. The Seeker falcon here called Sammy, who's now 14 years old, times that by 5, 17 in species terms, and he still flies as fast and as strong as he did when he was 3. They go from egg to this size in 6 weeks, they go from egg to that size in 8 weeks. Eagles take 12 weeks to attain full size from egg. It's incredible, isn't it? And you can see he's got a hood on. Can you see this? Very special hood. Now, this guy can see 2 images per eye. You and me, 1 image. 1 image. He sees 2 and 2. He's got 2 foive on his eyes. And not only that, he can see 80 vision. Have you heard the expression 20/20 vision? You can see 20 moving events per second per eye if you've got perfect vision. You can see 80/80. Also, we've got the 3 primary colours that we mix for everything. Everybody's aware of that. He's got that too, plus ultraviolet. Plus he can see 2.5 times further than a human. So his eyes are faster, he takes in more information, and more distant, with more detail. And if you put the hood on, it keeps them calm. It doesn't upset them, it does the complete opposite. So I'm now going to take off his furniture, which consists of bullet jesses, and I'm going to leave his flying jesses on. Now, the Bedouin will tell you, even to this very day, if they want to cross the empty quarter, they'll go by camel, not by brand new Range Rover, even though they can afford it these days. And they'd rather have one of these guys than a high-velocity, high-powered German rifle with fantastic scopes, because these guys are better equipped than this technology that we've created. Of course, the camel goes for weeks without fueling up, so that's an advantage. On top of that, you can eat them if they break down. And they'll give you milk on the way. On top of that, these guys are looking for quarry as you go along. They're bobbing their head looking, and immediately they stop and they fix their head. The falconer knows if he puts his hand in front of the falcon looks over his hand, that means it's farther away. If it looks underneath, it means it's close by. So they'll dismount, get off the camel, let them go. And if they don't come back from the direction they're flying, they just carry on with the camel and they find him on the ground eating whatever he's caught, and then he gets his share. If he misses, he comes all the way back and lands there. So this guy and the camel would give you more chance of survival than technology, even 4,000 years later. Nature's got all the answers. Anyway, I've just put a little transmitter on and then a little bell. I'm going to take his hood off, and you can see straight away how big his eyes are. And of course, we practiced falconry for thousands of years in the UK, but we'd never heard of these guys till they brought them back from the Crusades. So this is why, throughout history, to have one of these guys, you would be a knight. You had to hold that rank in society. Did you see him shake his feathers then? He's going to do it again, I expect. It's all about pre-flight checks, aerodynamics. 60% of his skull is taken up by eye sockets. 80% for him. Of course, it's all about aerodynamics, so he's going to push them into this very small skull. So they're So the whites of his eyes are there, but they're pushed in. So everything about compromises and speed. That's his second pre-flight check. I think we can get him airborne now. This is his toy. This is kicking that nugget.